welcome back to my channel. So obviously by the title of this video you can see that I'm going to be explaining my LASIK surgery experience. I recorded this video yesterday. I watched it today and I did not like it, so I deleted it and I decided to record again. And then on my laptop something happened where the video just wasn't popping up, and so this is my third time recording it. This is my third different location and I had enough, so I'm just gonna get straight to the basics so that this video isn't like 30 minutes long. Okay, starting with my vision. So when I was about 17 years old, I played sports. I played rugby. At that time is when I realized that my vision was starting to get a little bit blurry. I went to the doctors, found out I needed glasses, wore glasses ever since. In June 2020, so about 2 months ago, I was laying down, I was about to take a nap, and my glasses like shifted, and for some reason that little thing right there just took me over the edge. And I've been talking about LASIK and I thought about LASIK for so many years, but that little thing really like was the reason why I called and I made a consultation with 2 different locations, because I just wanted to shop around and get an idea, get a vibe on prices and facilities and stuff like that. The first place I called and got a consultation with was Envision, which was in La Jolla. I went to my consultation. They basically told me I was a perfect candidate, and then they took me to this back room where I met the doctor, and he further explained how it was gonna go. And I'll just insert a little clip so you can see like what the eye exam room looked like.
Laser eye centers. During the next few minutes, we will take you on a tour of our center and tell you about your LASIK experience.
After they told me I was a candidate, I went to the back. I spoke to another person who I guess is like their financial person or whatever, and they basically gave me this booklet. It says Envision on it, and it tells you what kind of lasers they're going to be using, what the surgery is like, what to expect. They gave me a prescription for eye drops, and then we spoke about pricing. So the standard fee for custom LASIK was $5,690. Because they had $1,000 like promotion going on, so $1,000 off promotion going on, I brought that up to them, so they gave me the $1,000 off, which then brought it down to $4,690. Now there was another one called Contora LASIK, which is the same thing, $5,690, but with the discount $5,190. Basically the Contora is a little bit more customized, but you would get the same results if you did just the custom LASIK that was a couple $100s cheaper. So obviously I didn't feel like I need the Contora if I was gonna get the same thing for a cheaper price. The only payment options they had was cash, cashier's check. They also had financing available through like a health credit card called Care Credit. So if you apply and you get approved, you could pay for your surgery with that, and then you just do monthly payments on the credit card, and the first 18 months are interest free. I had another consultation about 2 weeks later with Dr. Feineman, which was the doctor that I ultimately chose at the end. So I go to his office. Literally as soon as I walk in, it's sleek, it's clean, it smells like alcohol, like the whole place has just been sanitized. And already just by the style of the facility, I knew like, okay, because I really like how sleek and clean and upscale it was. Dr. Feineman's office, same exact thing, did a consultation. The consultations are free, and they were free at both locations. At Feineman's, I did my consultation and they also dilated my eyes, so you have to have someone drive with you because you will have light sensitivity and blurred vision. And so my husband drove me. I got my eyes dilated. We did the exams. The girls there were so like sweet. They were efficient. They were fast. I was like in and out. Soonest available date he had was Monday. at 1:15 p.m. and my consultation was on a Friday. So 3 days later is when I got my surgery from my consultation. And I booked it. You do have to pay on the spot. The reason why you pay on the spot is to hold your surgery date and time to make sure that you actually come. I paid $3,180. That's how much I paid. I don't know how much you'll pay, but that's how much I paid. It's really $3,100, but the $80 are the cost for the eye drops that you'll need in case your insurance doesn't cover it. My insurance covered it, so I paid $3,100 flat, but if your insurance doesn't, obviously you'll have to pay the $80. So these are the 2 drops you get. One of these are for inflammation. So these drops I took 6 times a day every day for the first 2 to 3 days. And then these are the antibiotics, which I took 4 times a day every day for the first 2 to 3 days. From the 3rd to the 7th day, the number in drops changed. So instead of taking the 6 times a day, I took it 4 times a day. And then instead of the 4, I did it 2 times a day. I am 10 days post-op. It doesn't say anything about not taking your drops anymore. So I just still do the lowest dosage of 4 times a day, 2 times a day. You will also need preservative-free like teardrops. Like, this is what they look like. I'm sure you've seen these before. So these are the teardrops that I've gotten, the preservative free. You put these in every 15 to 30 minutes the first 2 to 3 days. After that, you just put them in as needed. I still use these to this day. I don't have dry eye, but I don't want to get dry eye, and I think it's also just like habit because it's only been 10 days. So I still want to make sure I'm like replenishing my eyes. On Monday, I went in. I arrived about 20 minutes early. I checked in before my surgery, about 10 minutes before my surgery. I went to the back to speak with a lady. She explained how to use the drops, how many times to use them. And then they gave me this blue paper, which again tells you how to use it, how many times to use it. There's information here before your surgery, what you should do. So don't wear eye makeup or fragrance or anything like that the day of your surgery. It explains what the drops do and what they're for. The immediate first hour after surgery. Make sure you read all of this because it is very informative. And then they have information for during your first week of recovery, what to avoid, what you can do, what you cannot do. And then they have a little section, so if you have anything that's going on that you don't know if it's normal or not, it literally tells you here, like if you are experiencing any of these, feel free to call the center. So that's that. After she explained everything to me, she offered me a Xanax. You could refuse. I took it because, you know, it's for anxiety. I don't get anxiety, or at least I haven't been diagnosed with anxiety, but I was really feeling like anxious the day of. And so she gave me the Xanax. I took the Xanax. I used the bathroom. Surgery, just like that. I laid down. The machine's over your eye. Then there's a little red light. They tell you to look at the red light. The machine comes down on your eye and it applies pressure on your eye because it's cutting the flap. And then it releases. It's really not that bad. They cut the eye, and then I seen him like pull the flap up. I realized how blurry it was, and I was like, oh wow. Then the laser comes down and he said, okay, you're gonna hear snapping, and that's when it corrects the vision, when you hear the snapping. So I heard like tick, 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 tick. And then they count down for you. It's literally 15 seconds. Put the flap, move on to the next eye. The whole process took like 5 minutes. I was like literally in on the bed, did it, and gone, and you're awake for the whole thing. As soon as I got up, you know, he was like, congratulations, you finished. That's all I really remember. We gave each other a hug, and then I remember I could see, like as soon as I got up, I'm like, holy crap, I could see. Even with the goggles on, they give you these goggles to put on. This is what they look like. You wear these straight after surgery, and you wear these when you sleep, if you're taking a nap, if it's dusty on your hike or your run, whatever, you'll be wearing these. So I remember like having these on, and like you could see through them. It's just like dark, but you could see. And I remember just being like, wow, like I could really see right now, but I couldn't like express it because like the Xanax was kicking in. And I can't tell you if my husband came upstairs to get me or if I went downstairs. Really don't remember. I don't remember much except the fact that I was hungry and we went to McDonald's, but I don't remember ordering. I don't remember eating or anything like that. I do remember getting home and laying on the couch and going to sleep. I woke up 5 hours later, took my goggles off, and I was looking around and I was like, oh my God, I could see. It was like a whole new world. I could literally see like pictures on my fridge. I could see the clock on in the other room. I could like actually see my dog's faces, and it was crazy. And you might think like, oh well, couldn't you see that with your glasses? My glasses were 2 years old, so they were not even the prescription that I was supposed to be wearing. So what I thought was good vision with my glasses actually wasn't. It was like I was in the HD world, and in the beginning I was kind of adjusting because your vision is so crisp and you could see everything. Like my glasses are always next to my bed, so when I wake up, first thing I do is I grab my glasses, put them on, and my glasses weren't there and I didn't need them. My vision is fine today. I wear shades every single moment that I'm outside, even if it's like cloudy outside. Speaking of UV lights, I did get blue light blockers. I got these on Amazon. So that's what they look like. I wear these when I'm on my computer. Look, you can see the ring light. I wear these when I'm on my computer, when I'm watching TV, if I'm on my phone. I also take omega-3s because they're really good for your eyes. That's my experience. It was a very good experience at Dr. Feineman's. I'm so glad that that's the doctor and the facility that I chose. I was happy with the service. I was happy with the price. I'm happy with my results. And I would do it all over again if I had to. And there's 2 girls that I know who want to get LASIK, and I told them like, you better go to Dr. Feineman and do not go anywhere else. If you have any comments or questions, just put it down below and I'll answer it. If I don't have an answer for you, you could always call Dr. Feineman's office and they will answer your questions freely. Like I said, the consultations are free. So if you're looking into LASIK, call, book your appointment, and they will tell you if you can get LASIK or not. You do not have to choose right away to get your surgery. You can wait. You can tell them like, I just want to know if I'm a candidate, and then I'll move on to the next step when I'm ready. So yeah, that is all for this video. That's all for my experience, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.